Right, good morning everybody in the trading world. Have I got something good to show you, which is going out on Patreon, hopefully. I did say I'm going to put this on today, and it is looking that way, but after I show you this, you'll understand why it's took me so long. This is the second part of the other back end of the software, what I've just been trying to finish off. So that says Varidutch, which is finished, and we've got the target profit, total stake print. And this is the this is the good one. This is multi-trade over and under, which I've been trying to put together. It's been an absolute nightmare. Again, we've got target profit, total stakes, and we've got the override on. But yeah, you're going to love this. You are going to absolutely. To make these calculations manually, it'd take you forever. It really would. This is even better than the Varidutch part. Yeah, you just won't be able to do it. You can do. I'm not saying you can't, but it'd take you a long time, whereas this doesn't for you. Well, in a roundabout way, so I had to put some calculations in. So with this one, it's so we multi-trade in the over and under goals. So let's, for instance, we've got a match playing out, and we think it's going to be over 1.5 goals, and we expect it's going to be under 3.5 goals. That's when you want. There's all different ways around we can do this. So what we do is we put in the odds. Ignore this side because I haven't bothered putting in what it is on under, because I'm just basing this on over. So I put the over odds in, and then on the 3.5 I put the under odds in. And then you just click on the appropriate buttons because you're back in the over and the under. Now what you're going to do with this is, let me take this off just a minute, because this is override. Take it out that way for a second. Make sure it's calculated. So it's based on this at the moment, but we're ignoring that because we're doing it this way around. So we've got these calculations down here. So what I want to do now is we override it. So it'll let you do this section because you're doing the over. It'll not let you do this because you haven't clicked on under. Unless you click that, then it'll let you do this side and not that. It's just so you don't get mixed up. So make sure you click on right ones. This is giving you the stakes, what you need to put in to get these amounts. But what we're going to do is we're going to override them, because this tells you what the outcomes will be. Now, you will get used to doing this, but at first just have a little play around. So at first, just kind of like put £1 profit on the 1.5 and £5 on that. And the way it works is, I'll show you at a later date, because I just want to be as quick as I can with this video. It's basically, if you're getting £5 profit on this one, and it's under, and this one is over, then it'll work out it's £6. 5, 1 is 6, which is showing you here. Right? So if it's over 1.5 goals but under 3.5, you're going to get £6, because that's what this is, because you're asking for those profits. Then what it's going to do is going to work out if there's no goals. So it's doing it this way because you've manually overrided. It's actually created this, so it'll give you these stakes to put in to back on the over, and don't get these mixed up with layers. There's no layers in this, and this, because this on this side, is because you're back in the under. It's on this side, see, and because it's giving you these stakes, it's working it out that if there isn't a goal, there's only 1 goal, you're still going to get a slight profit out of this because you're back to under 3.5 goals here. So what you're making off this and what you're losing on this, because if you look, you're back in 455. You'll lose that if there's no goals or only 1, but you're actually getting £5 profit off this. So that's why you're 45p in profit. Now, how good is that? But what we can do, this is the good bit. Let's take this down to 0 and watch how these, I put this profit up and watch how this moves. So we're going up and it's taking the profit down. So what it's telling you is, if you override your profit to £1.10, it gives you the new stake you need to put in on each ones. And it's telling you that if there's no goals or only 1 goal, you're going to break even, you're not going to lose anything. But you get a little bit more if it's up to 3 goals. You only start to lose after that if it's 4 or more goals. Bear in mind, this goes on and on. So your outlay is £13, but you're not actually going to lose that. This needs changing. I actually need to change that wording, but this is what your loss is going to be, which is down here. But it shows you all this. Just need to change this wording because I've changed a few things about. And yeah, you can just have a play around with it. Just make sure, because of Betfair, that when you're adjusting this, keep an eye on your stakes, because if it goes under £1 stake, it's not going to let you put it on Betfair unless you're using any kind of software, because that's minimum stake. So just bear that in mind. But it's not very often you come across that. It depends on what the odds are. So like I say, you can move this around. So if you want to make a bit more, so let's override profit to 88. It gives us a stake to put on again. It's telling us now that we can get £1 if there's no goals or just one goal. 588 if there's 2 or 3 goals, which is a bit less, and then £7.45, which is here again when you lost. And you can adjust these over and over again. You can put more markets in. Just move them about. And if you go up here, this is where you can add them in. So you can just click on what if you want to do that, put it in, put the odds in what it is, click whether you want to do over or under. You can even take this one out if you want, and just keep moving them about. I don't know what odds are on that. I'll look later, but you get the idea. And you can even just leave that on, and it'll give you, if you just want the overs and unders on that, it'll give you the price what you're going to get. So yeah, that's the new addition on it, which I'm really loving at the minute. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that and crack on, because I've got a bit more work to do on it, and it'll be finished, and it'll be going on, hopefully this evening. If not sooner, if I get a chance, provided I don't go wrong with code and delete it out like I did the other day. So apologies for the late arrival of it. So I'll crack back on, and yeah, it's looking good. If you're not on Patreon, so I might put this on YouTube because it's easier. If you're not on Patreon, come across. You need to be on VIP section to get this, because obviously it's took me that long to make it. The hours what's going into doing this is unbelievable. So obviously I do have to charge for it. But if you're on the VIP, you're just paying around about £10 a month, and you'll get this to use and many other tools what I've created, and your selections as well. So you get more than enough for your money. I should be charging a lot more for it, to be honest, but it may be going up, might be going up in price, but the people who's already on it now won't get charged anymore. There's going to be kept same. So if I decide I'm going to put it up, don't worry. If you're already on it, it's not going to change. So yeah, let's get going.